Hey everybody, today I want to do a special podcast because I haven't did one in a while. You know what, and I came up with a perfect concept and I decided I needed to share. So the concept of this podcast is going to be, I'm never above the layup line. And let me explain. I like basketball context because it's kind of easier to break things down. So I'm going to use this as a metaphor. I play basketball. I think I'm quite well. I have the ability to make a layup. But I'm never above the layup line. See, the layup line isn't just about perfecting the layup or saying that you can do it. It's about going through the routine methods of how do you make a layup. First, like you said, it isn't about you styling and showing everybody that you can make it. It's you going back to the fundamentals to remember, hey, it's still things I can learn from a layup line. You know why? Because when you're going through your layup experience, and, you're going up, so you could do it at different speeds, which would actually make you better for when the real game starts. You'll be able to say, you know what? I did my layup at full speed. So now it's a part of my understanding as opposed to, hey, I know how to make a layup and I don't practice doing the layup line. See, most people kind of take this concept out of and run with it, where I say, oh man, you too good to do a layup line. You don't need to stretch. You don't need to do none of this different stuff. You're just good already. But you know what? From the fundamental standpoint of honing in on your foundation, you can't ever be above a layup line. See, above the layup line is to get you in order, get your muscles ready, get your brain in the right focusing faculty so that you could be great for the game. Sometimes you got to warm up those muscles. Sometimes you kind of got to get things going. So forgetting about the layup line will almost make you not remember how to really do the things at full speed or do them at the practice speed in which you were practicing in. You can never be above the layup line. The layup line is a foundational piece that we all have to do. It's almost like saying, you know what, if I was a workout person, right, and I got a buff chest, I can't never be above a push-up because that's foundation. The foundation in which we build, then we can add things to it. Now, like I may say I'm strong and maybe I need to add more weight on my back for a push-up, but I can never be above the push-up or the layup because I understand what the faculties of these things are. It's understanding, not just saying that you could do it. It's understanding what repetition does for you as a person. You can't ever be above the layup line because at the end of the day, everybody does it. Hey, when you do it in AAU, when you do it in high school, hey, they even do it in professional sports. Now, the tendencies in which the players do, it may change, but the layup line is a focal point for you to always go back to and focus on what you could be doing better in practice time that will enable you to be better for game time. So this allegory / metaphor that I'm using is to say you can never be above the basic foundation elements of doing something, because these foundational elements of doing something will become more repetition the more that they're done. So now it ain't the hard work of saying, I know I can make it. You know what? I'm still going to practice even if I know I can still make it, because at the end of the day, you can never be above the layup line.